Got really, Moon? Of course it was. Not surprised.
Ers Majestät.
Hallå, skogssnickare.
Ja. Redo. Ja.
Redo ska ske. Befäl ska ske. Befäl, snickare. Jag är på väg. Ja, snickare.
Samtyckt.
Redo. Ja, framåt. Ja, framåt ska ske.
Ers Majestät. Redo.
Ja. Befäl ska ske. Ja.
Ja.
Ja, framåt. Redo för strid. Redo för döda. Ers Majestät. För Sverige. Redo för strid. Ers Majestät. Befäl ska ske.
Ja. Ja. Skogshuggare.
Redo marsch. Ja, ska ske. Redo ska ske. Redo ja. Befäl.
Boog, I need your help in 2v1. Thank you.
Ja. Redo för eldgivning. Redo för eldgivning. Redo för eldgivning. Redo.
Ja. Det ska ske.
Snickare. Ja, snickare.
Ja. Redo.
I will say, one thing about doing 2v2 is that the game is way less laggy.
Befäl ska ske. Redo.
Bro, what the hell?
Befäl ska ske. Ja, ska ske. Ja, marsch. Ska ske.
What was that?
Redo. Ja, ska till strid.
Yeah, I see it, but I got it.
Befäl. Redo. Ja, marsch. Ska ske. Ja.
Fear the Napoleon guns, Moon.
Ich marsch.
There was no reason to play like that, dude. That was fucking stupid.
I mean, I got it though. Like, it wasn't a big deal.
He was in my base.
Yeah, with 10 pikemen, and I got it.
Redo.
10 pikemen, that'll take out my fucking factories before you get there.
I had it under control.
I don't care. I was not expecting that. I thought we were just gonna fight like normal people.
Ich Majestät.
No, GG. Fear the Napoleon guns, Moon.
That was fucking stupid.
Honestly, I think you guys had that in the bag. That's why we pulled that strategy.
Yeah. Moon was draining pretty hard, and the last like 10 minutes, I was starting to find my footing. I was starting to push pretty hard there at the last minute.
Yeah, I saw the Civ matchups and thought, okay, we kind of need to pull some shit at the start and get some momentum, because otherwise it's going to be super hard.
Yeah.
But we didn't really pull off our full 2v2 idea because Boog recovered quickly, got his base up, and then tried to push back. Which forced me to kind of have to fight him 1v1.
I will say, I've never done 2v2 on this map before. This map is too big for 2v2. Like, there's a big gap in the middle that could easily fit a third person. Like, when you play 3v3 on this map, it tends to be good. Like, you have all the gaps filled. And 4v4, I feel like it's too tight. I feel like there's not enough space. So I feel like 2v2, there's too much room. 4v4, not enough room. 3v3 is kind of that sweet spot. Because it was really awkward, because me and Book couldn't really close the gap between us.
Yeah, and Aztec with, 300 plus pop army is just kind of impossible to deal with at the start in that scenario.
Yeah. Once we started to recover, though, it started to get my groove bend. Funny thing is, I didn't make any artillery, like, other than culverins and mortars. I instead just made Napoleon guns for my saloon, and they were working, like, really well, actually. Alright.
Yeah, I think Aztec is one of the civs where Napoleon guns and leather cannons are both super good.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, it's kind of the same thing with, like, set bank cannons or hand mortars. When it's like, when you got like 5 or 6 cannons, it's like, oh, okay, you can just easily micro that with arrow knights. But when you've got like 10 or 15, it becomes more of a hassle.
Well, it's just very hard to like perfectly split 20 arrow knights against 20 cannons.
Yeah.
Time-wise.
And on top of that too, like coyote rushes on artillery is normally really good, but against Carolines, which have bonus damage against that type of unit, I mean, it's just so easy to defend. The Carolines just shred coyote runners.
Yeah, you kind of have to go ranged with melee in this matchup as Aztec, so decent amount of slingers, ERKs, because Carolians do not have bonus against ERKs, and it negates doing cav rushes against them. And then also the artillery usually has negative multipliers. In this case, it does not.
Yeah, that's the great thing.
Most artillery have negative multipliers against ERKs.
Yeah, infantry guns particularly, they got a 0.5 negative multiplier, but Napoleon guns don't have any negative multiplier, so it's literally just an infantry gun that's just better all around.
Yeah, and then the rest of it, as you're kind of dealing with artillery and their low artillery, you should be slamming them with Jags.
The other thing too, and this is kind of, I was talking with Boog about this earlier, is Napoleon guns, ironically enough, actually have more HP than like standard artillery. Falconets and horse artillery max out at 370. These guys actually max out at 420, so they actually have 50 more HP. Now, when you're talking about culverins, that doesn't change anything. It's still 2 shots from a culverin. But, you know, when it's arrow knights and coyote runners, you know, the extra 50 HP can actually be a bit of a buff.
They're also only 4 pop, which is kind of fucking nuts.
Yeah, 4 pop, and they move. They move fast. Dude, look at the speed, 4.6. I mean, they basically just move the same speed as infantry, and they don't have to pack and unpack. So you can micro the hell out of them like really well. And the other thing too is because of no negative multipliers and the really fast rate of fire, they can actually take out artillery pretty well. I was sniping some of his mortars with these things.
Yeah. It's interesting that they also get case shot too. I didn't know that case shot applied to like Merc artillery.
So Napoleon guns, just as a unit, gets case shot. You don't need to send the case shot card to give it to them. They just have it by default. So even if you're not Sweden,
Oh, gotcha.
even if you're not Sweden, you still get the case shot buff on it.
Case shot's super good against Aztec too, because honestly, having your cannons be relatively short range and in their face is going to happen anyway against the melee. So
Yeah, the only bad thing about Napoleon gun is that it's got a little bit shorter range than other artillery. It's 23 instead of 26. But I feel like, and the armor is a little bit worse too. Well, actually, it's a lot worse. It's 50% instead of 75%. Which, okay, I guess to be fair, I guess that means against Arrow Knights, maybe they actually are weaker, because you would probably want 25% more armor than 50 more HP. But against Coyote Runners, you know, ranged armor is useless, obviously, so the 50 HP is good for the Coyote Runners.
yeah, I feel like I pissed Boog off though because we did the double at the start.
You did. He messaged me. He said he's kind of mad, so...
Redo?
I mean,